Hey, what's up, YouTubers, and welcome to Kids Holding a Gun on YouTube. Okay. That's what I call a real thug life, okay? I hold a gun before, I never would do it. Gun school, okay? Don't tell anybody. I fucking dare you, son of a bitch. You son of a bitch.
Hey, welcome to another video from Skinny Medic. I recently saw a video series on Dateline NBC about gun safety in kids. And what they did is they gave the kids a little short gun safety video, and then a couple days later they set up hidden cameras, and they wanted to see what kids would do when they found a firearm, all the way from little kids to teenagers. So my wife and I have talked about it, and we want to do this experiment in our house. We have guns, we keep them secure, but we've also talked about gun safety with our children. I have a 7-year-old little boy and a 4-year-old little girl, and we've talked about gun safety with both of them. My little boy has shot a .22, he's got a pellet gun, and even when we're talking about with a pellet gun, we've always talked about gun safety and things like that. So we set up a hidden camera in the living room, and then my wife and I both left the room, and then we wanted to see what the kids would do when they found my Glock 43 laying on the sofa. Now, to preface this, I made sure the gun was unloaded 10 times. The magazine's empty, there's no round in the chamber, the kids were completely safe at this time. The gun's not gonna fire. So we set the camera up and we wanna see what was gonna happen. So I have my camera set up there on the shelf. It's out of the way, I don't think the kids are gonna notice it. And then I'm gonna put my gun laying right there. So it's exactly when they'll walk in and see it. All right, so we're gonna set the holster up here. I've checked this gun 10 times. There's no rounds in the magazine. I've looked down the barrel. This gun is perfectly safe. So we're gonna leave it laying right here. Let the kids walk in and find it. Perfect.
Daddy, you left all your guns laying around.
Did I?
Yeah. Yeah. Who looked at it? It's right there.
Did y'all touch it?
No.
You didn't touch it?
You didn't touch it. No.
You came and got me?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's very black.
Guess what?
What?
Daddy set that camera up right there. I was gonna see what y'all wanted to do.
Is that why you want us to come in here?
Yep. Give me 5, baby. Perfect.
Don't touch guns, remember? Y'all did good.
Yeah.
Well, as you can see in the video, both my kids came into the room and immediately my oldest boy starts hollering for us to come and get the gun. He yelled at me and said, "Daddy, you left one of your guns laying around." So that was extremely relieving that neither one of our kids picked the gun up, things like that, pointed at each other, pulled the trigger. My little boy does have play guns, but he immediately realized this was a real gun and that he needed to get an adult. So please talk to your kids about gun safety and let them hold the guns. That's what my dad did, and I feel like that's what needs to happen is let your kids hold the gun. They're curious little boogers. So if you take the curiosity of what is happening with those firearms and you teach them gun safety, you let them hold the guns, then all curiosity is gone. And then when they do find one laying around, whether it be yours, someone else, or at a friend's house or a neighbor's house that doesn't secure their firearms, then they know not to touch it and they will keep themselves safe or their friends, family members safe. Thank you guys for watching.
This year, more than 200 kids picked up a gun and accidentally shot themselves or someone else.
In July, an 8-year-old Port Orange boy accidentally shot and killed himself after finding a gun in his grandmother's home. So what would your child do if he or she found a gun and you were not around? Investigator Lewis Bolden teamed up with the Orange County Sheriff's Office to find out. Lewis.
Well, I'll tell you what, guys, this was an eye-opening experiment. Half the parents in our group were gun owners and half were not, but all said they had talked to their kids before about how to react if they came across were gun owners and half were not, but all said they had talked to their kids before about how to react if they came across a gun. But in some cases, the parents in our group were